Liverpool. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, it did look threatening, but the keeper is happy to claim it. Donnarumma. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Nersch. Hakimi. Dembele. Now with Hakimi. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Wirtz. Virgil van Dijk. McAllister. On to Gravenberg. Can they find a gap in the defence?
Well, it's all about finding the right pass, isn't it?
Well, PSG have it back now. Mensch. Now with Baratelia. Room to roam for PSG on the wing. And flying forwards here. Textbook closing down. And now they're on the attack. The delivery from Dembele. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Intercepted effortlessly. Hakimi. And the advantage is with PSG. Dembele with the cross. Can he put it away here? And quick thinking from the keeper, who was off his line early. McAllister. Van Dijk with it. On to Kerkez. Alexis McAllister. And he takes it away. Konate. And Liverpool come away with it. Ekitike. On to McAllister. Encouraging move from Liverpool. Kerkez. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Space afforded PSG. And let's give credit to the defending. Confident attacking play. Fabian. On to Mensch. Plenty of support here. And a harmless cross gobbled up. Frimpong. Konate. On to Gravenberg. Mo Salah. Ekitike. Marquinhos. Now with Hakimi. Oh, useful ball. Determined not to give it away. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Kerkez. McAllister. Now with Kerkez. On to Gravenberg. Virgil van Dijk. Ryan Gravenberg. Ibrahima Konate. Alisson. Not an errant pass there.
Yeah, and he's got to be a bit better with his passing there, hasn't he?
Mensch. On to Vitinha. Quick break could be on. McAllister. Van Dijk with it. Ryan Gravenberch. This is Salah. Robbed of the ball, Mo Salah. Pacho. Deflection then over the touchline. Willian Pacho. And Fabian. Nuno Mendes. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. Vitor Ferreira. And running it back. And PSG will have a throw-in. And that's aggravating for a manager, giving it away like that.
Well, he's just given that away far too easily, hasn't he?
Now counter-attacking possibilities. Gravenberch. Ryan Gravenberch. On to McAllister. Can they fashion a chance? Virgil van Dijk. Lovely ball. Well, a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. Dembele. Now with Hakimi. Danger building. Determined defending. Now maybe room here for the counter-attack. Salah. Frimpong. More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller.
Yeah, they're certainly putting the pressure on now.
Ryan Gravenberch. It did look on for them, but not to be. Vitor Ferreira. Here's Fabian. Attacking possibilities for PSG. Options in the centre. He got in the way of that cross. Throw in here for PSG. Intelligent ball, and PSG couldn't hang on to it. That's the strength to hang on to it. Jeremy Frimpong. And the counter-attack looks on. But they dealt with the threat posed. Ryan Gravenberch. Frimpong. And taken away from Salah. Nuno Mendes. On to Pacho. Fabian. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Frimpong. Now with Wirtz. Gravenberch. Now with Kerkez. Milos Kerkez. Virgil van Dijk. On to Gravenberch. Kerkez. Now with Gravenberch. Frimpong. On to Wirtz. Possession one. Ferreira. Neves. On to Kvaratskhelia. Will it happen for them? Well, an excellent piece of goalkeeping anticipation. Alexis McAllister. McAllister. Gakpo. Van Dijk with it. Liverpool have given us away. João Neves. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And cutting it out. Could be a chance to break. Now with Kerkez. On to Wirtz. Ryan Gravenberch. Florian Wirtz. Wirtz. Now moving the ball impressively here. Florian Wirtz. What to like about that pass? And there the move ends for now.
Oh, sniffed out the danger well there. Looked like a real promising attack, didn't it?
Nuno Mendes. Ferreira. Now with Pacho. Mendes. Good distribution. And a useful cross. Well, the keeper wasn't fooled by it at all, in actual fact. Frimpong. This is Salah. Ibrahima Konate. Virgil van Dijk. Now with McAllister. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Oh, that's a clever ball. Oh, that's high-level defending. Alexis McAllister. Virgil van Dijk. Wirtz. Van Dijk with it. Florian Wirtz. Kerkez. Now with Gravenberch. Now Mo Salah. Konate. On to McAllister. Ekitike. McAllister. Liverpool have given us away. It comes to absolutely nothing. That's a good-looking pass. Fabian. Here's Marquinhos. So the referee says goal kick. Ibrahima Konate. Now with Alisson. And half-time coming up with PSG on top. Your thoughts on their performance to this point?
Yeah, it's been a decent first half, and I think they'll be the happier going in at the break, even if it is a narrow lead. They'll certainly be looking to extend that in the second period, though.
Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes, finally. And out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain throw-in. Well, the threat could be there. Real chance. Oh, it's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals.
Here we can see nicely. Really good composure.
So 2-0 now. On to Kerkez. Van Dijk with it. Beards. Well, they'll see it as very disappointing to give it away as cheaply as that.
Yeah, it was a bit sloppy, wasn't it?
Ryan Gravenberch. They've lost possession, Paris Saint-Germain. Virgil van Dijk. And he read it well defensively. Good-looking move. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Jeremy Frimpong. Hugo Ekitike. Now Mo Salah. And he's driving his team forward. Pacho. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Vitor Ferreira. Now with Kvaratskhelia. Nice looking move this. Now with Vitinha. Minge. Now a decent position. Well, not much came of that. And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes. So underway in the second half, and no doubt about it, Liverpool need to raise their game. Ryan Gravenberch. Now Mo Salah. Ibrahima Konate. Salah. On to Gravenberch. Liverpool in a position of menace. Promising pass. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Marquinhos. Fabian. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Well, they made it far too easy there. Fabian. Pacho. Now with Minge. Attractive build-up. Oh, it's on! And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, this is a neat and tidy finish. His movement is great. He finds a yard of space, and then it's so composed.
So back with the action, and PSG handing out a very harsh lesson here. McAllister. This is Salah. Jeremy Frimpong. Ryan Gravenberch. Virgil van Dijk. Gravenberch. Ekitike. Now with Gravenberch. Really good challenge. Trying to tee it up. Good conditions for the counter. Pressing like that will help the cause. Vitor Ferreira. Well, PSG doing well to regain control of the ball. Mensch. Vitor Ferreira. Here's Marquinhos. On to Vitinha. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Promising move. A fine reading of the situation. Gakpo. Oh, that's a clever ball. On to Gravenberch. Jeremy Frimpong. Now with Wirtz. Gravenberch. Virgil van Dijk. Liverpool have it once again. Hakimi. Well, he's certainly not alone. Neves. Oh, danger here. Nuno Mensch. On to Neves. Ferreira. João Neves. And no worries for the goalkeeper. Alexis McAllister. Did a good job of cutting it out. Ferreira. Released it nicely. Over the touchline for what will be a PSG throw. Substitution it is for PSG. Credit to them for winning back possession. Vitor Ferreira. Oh, great vision. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Quick counter could be on. Frimpong. Well, had no intention of losing out. Florian Wirtz. And Alexis McAllister. Well, that one has promise. Fine cross into the middle. Well, they can keep possession now. So half an hour remaining. McAllister. Now with Kerkez. Now with McAllister. Ryan Gravenberch. Ibrahima Konate. Milos Kerkez. Now with Gravenberch. Mo Salah. Gravenberch. Marquinhos. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. A goal! An exceptional performance, this. 4 to the good now.
Well, let's take a look at this again. The cross is great. It's difficult to defend, and it's all about can someone get on the end of it. And it's a controlled finish, great connection, and the keeper can't do much about that. It's a brilliant goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Alexis McAllister. This is Salah. McAllister. Gakpo. Now Mo Salah. Gravenberch. McAllister. Gakpo. Well, not much came of that. Now opening things up. And the Parisians have lost possession. João Neves. And the defensive intervention there. Threading it. Oh, a sensational save!
Yeah, it is. What a fantastic save that is. He shows great power and agility to get to it. Certainly one for the show reel.
Over it comes. Well, Paris Saint-Germain, sloppy in possession. A sloppy passage of play.
Yeah, it's just scrappy, isn't it? They're just not on the same wavelength, are they?
Hakimi. And Dembele's given it away. Counter-attacking possibilities. Wirtz. Kerkez. On to Konate. Virgil van Dijk. Ryan Gravenberch. Ibrahima Konate. Well, he's given us away. Oh, useful ball. Now with Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Neves. Smart defending. Ryan Gravenberch. Gravenberch. Take it away. A really good pass. Trying to tee it up. Now with Vitinha. Dembele. Looked like he always had it covered, but touched behind for the corner. Fired over by Ousmane Dembele. Frimpong. Now with Wirtz. McAllister. Ryan Gravenberch. Delightful pass. That is tackling of the highest order.
Oh, superb tackle. I love that.
McAllister. Frimpong. Now with McAllister. Good weight on that pass. And whipped into the box. Nicely cut out. Now the counter-attack looks on. Strong possession play. Liverpool have given it away. Hakimi. Neves. Running with confidence. But nothing comes of it. Now what can they do from here? And just over the bar. Really good effort. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front.
This has been comfortable, hasn't it? That back line just don't seem to have an answer. There's a real quality when they go forward. The movement, the crisp passes. I wonder how many they'll get if they continue with this tempo.
And would you know it, another potential opening developing here. In the right place to cut out the pass. Gakpo. McAllister. Kerkez. Out of play, PSG throw in forthcoming. Decent looking pass. Tenacious challenge. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And a disappointing end to that. Fabian. Nuno Mendes. Fabian. Here's Marquinhos. Ball played nicely.
Yeah, he just picks out those passes so well.
And they will make the change now. PSG doing well to regain possession. Warren Zaire-Emery. Oh, danger here. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Now with Kerkez. Van Dijk with it. McAllister. Now with Wirtz. Mo Salah. Now with Gravenberch. That's how to put in a challenge. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Just 10 minutes to go. That's a good ball. That's really good and effective physical play.
Oh, he's done brilliant to keep possession.
Intercepted at the right time. Fabian. Warren Zaire-Emery. And Fabian. Gonzalo Ramos. Very effective pass. And look at this! A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, as you can see, it's really good vision here. Gets his head up, picks out the run, and from that kind of distance, you back him every time. Cool, composed, and a simple finish in the end.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. On to Kerkez. Intelligent defending. Well, he's certainly not alone. Physically strong and secure on the ball. So Bosloy. Frimpong. Ekitike. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Milos Kerkez. Now with Wirtz. Promising pass. Virgil van Dijk. Now with Konate. And passing it well. PSG couldn't keep the ball. Well, it's a game that's had its sloppy phases, no doubt about it. Minge. Now with Pacho. Well, not far away from the final whistle, and PSG very much in control.
Yeah, they thoroughly deserve the victory. The attacking play will get all of the plaudits, and rightly so. I've been so impressed with how well they've kept the ball. The work rate's been excellent. They win it back quickly when they lose it. It's just been a good all-round performance.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Played over. Well, he almost nodded that one in. Ball back with Liverpool now. Virgil van Dijk. So Bosloy. Alisson. Van Dijk with it. Now with Kerkez. Florian Wirtz. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Can he find the right pass? Wirtz. So Bosloy. This is Salah. Alexis McAllister. Salah. Well shown inside. So Bosley. This is Salah. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Oh, big moment! And losing the ball there. Fabian. And nicely over the top. Now opening things up. Well, still danger. And support available. Hakimi. Oh, danger here. Now with Konate. Mo Salah. Liverpool have given it away. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Delightful pass. Well, it was close, but offside nonetheless.
How close was that? Looked like he was going to be through on goal, but he's just offside. I'm sure he'll keep making those runs, though.
So Bosley. Getting in there to intercept. Mo Salah. This looks interesting. Well, the attack carried an initial threat but fizzled out. And that is the end of the story. And my goodness, Liverpool fans will be wondering what on earth happened tonight. A wretched start to their Champions League season on match day 1.
Well, it's not the start they'd have hoped.
Hello to you from the City of Light. We're here in Paris at the Parc des Princes. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary today here on the gantry is the former England winger, Sue Smith. Match day 1 always brings us plenty of excitement. We're in the league phase of the Champions League. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Liverpool.
Yeah, cheers. Well, both teams will be hoping that they can get to the knockout round, so it is important that they pick up the 3 points early on. Just send out a statement to the others. I'm sure we'll see a good competitive match, though.
And how about that for a save? And here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Achraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. Vitor Ferreira starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Ousmane Dembélé. And this is how Liverpool start the game. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. Mohamed Salah plays with Cody Gakpo out wide. And leading the line today is Hugo Ekitike. Nuno Mendes. Intelligent defending. Jeremy Frimpong. This is Salah. And good anticipation. Willian Pacho. And Fabian. Neres. Hakimi. Danger here as he runs at them. Decent position. Ferreira. Can he find the right pass? Showing a great defensive instinct.
Yeah, no messing about there. He saw that coming, didn't he?
Promising pass. And quick thinking defensively. Promising possession, this. Now with Wirtz. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. Pass chiselled nicely. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Hakimi. Pacho. Konate. Salah. Now with McAllister. Not as accurate as it could have been.
Yeah, he just needed to get his head up there, didn't he?
Oh, that's a clever ball. Brilliantly blocked. Gakpo. Ekitike. And a fine cross. And the header slightly off target. Goal kick.
Yeah, it's nice play initially. Gets a yard to get the cross in. But the header just lacks that accuracy needed to test the keeper.
Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Minch. Now, who can he play it to? Nice looking pass. It needs an accurate cross. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Movement and a strong connection to take it past the goalkeeper. It's a good finish, that.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Gakpo. Virgil van Dijk. McAllister. Wirtz. Now Mo Salah. Now a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. Ryan Gravenberch. Wirtz. Interception to snuff out the danger. Dembele. A really good pass. Now he must favour the cross. Really good interception. Gakpo. Now with McAllister. Virgil van Dijk. On to Kerkez. On to Konate. Ryan Gravenberch. McAllister. Now with Gravenberch. Ekitike. PSG doing well to win it back. Nersch. Plenty of support here. In position. And a solid stop there. Dembele tasked with taking the corner. Chance for Liverpool to use width to good effect. And let's give credit to the defending. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. Well, space for PSG in the wide position. Chance to play it in. Nersch. Marquinhos. Now with Pacho. Now what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Konate. Ryan Gravenberg. Hugo Ekitike. On to Gravenberg. Fantastic ball. Fine build-up play.
Yeah, looking really sharp, aren't they?
Ekitike. McAllister. On to Wirtz. Just cutting off the supply. Kvaratskhelia. And PSG using width to good effect. Very effective pass. Real chance. In it goes! At the second time of asking. And the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Looking at the replay, this is a really good initial save. You've got to feel sorry for him that the ball falls to an opponent. I'm not sure he could have done much more, to be honest.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. McAllister. Van Dijk with it. Ekitike. Well, just a bit too much on the pass. Not troubling the keeper. Ferreira. PSG looking dangerous. Vitor Ferreira. Could be troublesome. Kvaratskhelia. Nice looking move this. And regaining control of the ball. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? And he's driving his team forward. McAllister. On to Gravenberg. Moving the ball really well here. Wirtz. Van Dijk with it. Florian Wirtz. Virgil van Dijk. On to Wirtz. Liverpool have given it away. Fabian. Oh, nice ball. Crossing into the middle. Well, at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. Ekitike. Now with McAllister. Ryan Gravenberch. Konate. Virgil van Dijk. Frimpong. On to Gravenberch. McAllister. Now with Gravenberch. On to Vitinha. And players waiting in the centre. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Can he put it away? Oh, what a save! And taken short. Well, the threat could be there. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Florian Wirtz. On to Konate. Virgil van Dijk. McAllister. Van Dijk with it. Liverpool have given it away. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Oh, a sensational stop!
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, did he? His reflexes are absolutely outstanding.
It's a short corner. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? And the corner played over by Dembele. McAllister. Now Mo Salah. Virgil van Dijk. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. Fine pass. Huge block.
Yeah, it's a good block, that. Nothing fancy. Got the positioning just right, didn't they?
Neves. Dembele. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. And options in the centre. Now with Kerkez. Ryan Gravenberch. Virgil van Dijk. Kerkez. Now with Gravenberch. Virgil van Dijk. Hugo Ekitike. Released it nicely. Oh, got into position brilliantly. McAllister. On to Wirtz. Frimpong. And Liverpool could get in behind the defence. Too easy. Far too easy. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. Who's going to get on the end of it? Just a bit too much height on the header.
Yeah, it's a good delivery as well, and he manages to get on the end of it, but just lacks that little bit of accuracy.
Ferreira. Dembele on the ball. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. And good anticipation. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Wirtz. On to Gravenberch. Gravenberch. On to McAllister. Milos Kerkez. Now with Gravenberch. Possession one. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Chance to cross. Can he put it in? And foiled only by the crossbar. And the attack fizzling out. Milos Kerkez.
Well, this has been a really strong performance, hasn't it? They've created lots of chances. This time it's unlucky not to go in, but I still think there's more goals in this.
Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Feeling down here is that he twisted his knee when turning. Been testing it out ever since, but at the moment he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. Decent idea. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Well, this could really help the cause. On to Vitinha. Chance to play it in. Neves. Will it be? Oh, a good diving save. Vitor Ferreira. Can he find the right pass? Well, he has players waiting at the back post. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, just watch this. Everything begins with that whipped-in cross. And what a superb finish too. He got himself free and beats the keeper well.
So on with the game. Much to admire about PSG, who look as though they're really in the mood. Marquinhos. Now with Hakimi. Deep delivery. Oh, but claimed by the goalkeeper. Alexis McAllister. Gakpo. Now with McAllister. On to Kerkez. On to Wirtz. Hugo Ekitike. Oh, great vision. Mo Salah. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here's the replay, and it's quite a straightforward finish in the end. But he does well to find space and then hit the target. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that.
Well, that's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Marquinhos. Now with Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. The cross is on. This looks interesting. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, great intensity. Wasted it really, didn't they?
And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Jeremy Frimpong. On to Konate. Salah. Hey. Virgil van Dijk. And he has options available. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Oh, this looks useful. Neves. Now with Neves. Winning back possession. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. Ousmane Dembele, so poised and... Well, into the second half, and an uphill climb for Liverpool after the events of the first 45 minutes. Ball retention, so important.
Oh, it's good strength, I like that.
Good weight on that pass. It needs an accurate cross. And to trim the lead, and the chance not taken.
He's got to be clinical there and put it away. When you're 2 goals down, you can't miss a chance like that.
Hakimi. João Neves. Now with Vitinha. Fabian. On to Kvaratskhelia. Fabian. Fine pass. Good looking move. Neves. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. Salah. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. And let's give credit to the defending. Hakimi. Vitor Ferreira. On to McAllister. And the pass deftly cut out. Marquinhos. And Fabian. Dembele. Nuno Mendes. And space to cross it. Neves. Is it going to be? Well, he tried to put everything into the shot, but couldn't find the target. Now with Kerkez. On to McAllister. Virgil van Dijk. On to Kerkez. Now with McAllister. Now with Kerkez. And a fine tackle. Marquinhos. Now with Neves. Well, Liverpool losing possession. Mendes. Dembele on the ball. Ferreira. Promising pass. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Vitor Ferreira. Chance to cross. Neves. Not a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end.
Oh, that's exactly what you need. Standing firm, not giving an inch.
That's a good looking ball. And PSG come away with it. Well, this could really help the cause. There was the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
Yeah, you can see he's got a problem with his foot. It looks as though he's treading on it a little tenderly. I think he actually got trodden on in that last challenge.
Cheers, Jeff. Pacho. Now with Vitinha. And teammates to play it to. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Fabian. Now, options are plenty. Hakimi. Thoughtful play. And just like that, broken up. Now with Kerkez. Van Dijk with it. McAllister. There to win it back. Willian Pacho. Great effort to keep that one in play. Jeremy Frimpong. Now with Wirtz. Virgil van Dijk. Ryan Gravenberch. Encouraging move from Liverpool. Gakpo. Can he score? Terrific piece of anticipation. Liverpool with the ball once more. Salah. Jeremy Frimpong. Oh, danger here. It's not a bad ball. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And it's Salah with the cross. Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on!
Well, here we can see it again, and it's a good-headed finish, you have to say. He does well to get there first and then makes decent contact too. It's a really nice goal.
Well, back underway. Liverpool still trailing, but the belief is certainly back. Well, we're into the final half hour. Dembele. Marquinhos. Now with Mensch. Kvaratskhelia. They want another goal. Delivering it into the box. And the keeper didn't have too much time. Gakpo. Hugo Ekitike. And showing fine vision. With determination there for all to see. Composed and patient passing. Well, he fancied his chances. But shame about the finish ultimately. Hakimi. Here's Marquinhos. Willian Pacho. Dembele. Space afforded PSG. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. McAllister. On to Kerkez. Van Dijk with it. Frimpong. On to Konate. Jeremy Frimpong. Virgil van Dijk. Ball retention is often part of it. Well, the threat could be there. Read it well. Might do damage on the break. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And PSG pushing forward with options available. Oh, managing to beat him. Passing it accurately. Chance to finish! And the keeper more than equal to the task. So PSG hold the lead and they have the corner now. Favouring the short one. Maybe dangerous here. Gakpo. Milos Kerkez. McAllister. Alexis McAllister. Potentially productive here for Liverpool on the flank. João Neves. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Florian Wirtz. Gakpo. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Fabian. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Neves. And clears his lines. Gakpo. Van Dijk with it. Ibrahima Konate. Alexis McAllister. Now with Wirtz. Well, shielding the ball admirably. 20 minutes remaining. And danger averted. Well read. Will it happen for them? Could catch them on the break. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Decent position. Must be. Oh, can you believe this? Back from the brink and wild celebrations on the touchline.
Well, it's a lovely pass to thread it through. Real awareness to spot the run. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the keeper, he just smashes it. Such power in the strike, it's brilliant.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, you'll be hard-pressed to see a better, more spirited fight back than this one. Nuno Mendes. Attacking possibilities for PSG. Willian Pacho. Here's Fabian. Ferreira. To take the lead. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here.
Here we can see it again, and this is really good strength. He uses his body well, and once he gets a yard, he finishes it nicely. Really good composure.
Nicely weighted ball. Thoughtful play. Good looking pass. And with that, the attack breaks down. Could pose a threat on the counter. Vitor Ferreira. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Chance to play it in. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Hugo Ekitike. Alexis McAllister. Ekitike. Now with McAllister. And threading it through. But the keeper was already on his way. Excellent anticipation. Kvaratskhelia. The cross is on. Well, good idea. Neves. Fabian. Well, still a chance. And in at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper badly at fault.
Watch it again here. It's just not good enough from the goalkeeper. He's got to try and push that away from the danger zone. If you do that at this level, you're bound to get punished.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Wirtz. This is Salah. Florian Wirtz. Alexis McAllister. McAllister. Gakpo. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Hakimi. On to Neves. Vitor Ferreira. The possession play frustrating their opponents. Liverpool have it once again. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Dembele. Trying to influence the game from a deeper position. Vitor Ferreira. Now with Kvaratskhelia. João Neves. And Fabian. Vitor Ferreira. Well read to ease the pressure. Ryan Gravenberch. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. And good anticipation. And strong play here. Dembele. Now in a more than decent position. McAllister. Kepkes. On to McAllister. And Liverpool exploiting the space on the flank here. Well, he was under pressure, and maybe you could tell that by the header, which wasn't the best.
Yeah, this is great defending. There's so much pressure on him just as he's about to head this. Means he can't hit the target.
Ferreira. Now with Kvaratskhelia. And he read it superbly. And space for Liverpool in the wide position. And making the run to the inside. Strong possession play. Beards. Gakpo. Can he finish? Oh, there it is! A lifeline in this game! And what a finale we could be in for here!
Well, if we watch this again, it's a lovely technique. Sees the goalkeeper's position, decides to chip him, and gets it just right. It's a great goal.
So back underway. This is extraordinary what we're witnessing here. Fabian. Determined defending. Szoboszlai. On to Kepkes. McAllister. Milos Kepkes. Van Dijk with it.
Well, the atmosphere is brilliant, isn't it? It feels like it's just gone up a notch too. There's not long left now, and I just wonder, can they see it out?
McAllister. Gakpo. Now with Wirtz. Liverpool trailing late in this game, but who knows what happens next. And there the move ends for now. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Dembele. And Fabian. Dembele on the ball. Well, that one has promise. The keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Gakpo. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Hakimi. On to Neves. Opportunity here. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Shows his strength by holding off the defender, then keeps his composure to finish. He does really well there.
Milos Kepkes. Now with McAllister. Szoboszlai. Frimpong. Wirtz. On to McAllister. Gakpo. Florian Wirtz. Soboslai. Alexis McAllister. And passing it well. And that is the end of the story. And my good... And good evening to you from the Parc des Princes here in the French capital, Paris, the venue for tonight's action. I'm Derek Ray and delighted to have alongside me Sue Smith, the former England attacker, who'll provide all the technical and tactical analysis. And it's the opening contest for the two teams in this Champions League season. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Liverpool.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Well, both teams will have high hopes of getting to the knockout stages. You just think a quick start, gaining control of the game early, that's going to be key. Hopefully we'll see a good match.
Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Achraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. Vitor Ferreira starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Ousmane Dembélé. So the starting lineup for Liverpool. Alisson begins in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. Mohamed Salah plays with Cody Gakpo out wide. And leading the line today is Hugo Ekitike. Fabian. And moving it forward. Chance to finish. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. Marquinhos. Now with Hakimi. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Gravenberch. Deep delivery. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch in particular. What do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's got a superb strike from distance. The power and the accuracy that he can get is just brilliant. And as a defender, you've got to close him down quickly.
Salah. Now with Gravenberch. Mo Salah. Now with Wirtz. Just the challenge that was required. João Neves. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. On to Wirtz. Robbed of the ball, Mo Salah. Fabian. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Well, that's how to press. Wirtz. Fine work from Paris Saint-Germain to win the ball back. Maybe dangerous here. Now, options are plenty. Neves. On to Mendes. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Illegally stopping the attack. And the first yellow card is handed out.
Yeah, he's setting the tone here, isn't he?
Konate. On to Gravenberg. Well, it's one pass after another.
Well, it's all about finding the right pass, isn't it?
Electing to cross into the centre. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. And PSG will have a throw-in. And support available. Vitor Ferreira. Now with Kvaratskhelia. Dembele. Now with Hakimi. And easily intercepted. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. A disappointing end to the move. Virgil van Dijk. Now with Gravenberg. Van Dijk with it. Gakpo. And space on the wing for Liverpool. Such an ambitious run. And a chance to whip it in here. Very effective pass. Well, they have the ball again.
That's class, that. Now I'm sure they'll look to build from here.
Dembele. On to Neves. Will it happen for them? Now with Neves. Can they fashion a chance? And that will be a penalty! But no card to go with it.
No, and I thought he should have got one, you know.
This to make it 1-0. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
Well, you can see it here again. This is a good penalty. Straight down the middle. The goalkeeper's committed, and all that he can do is just watch it sail in. Cool as you like.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Gravenberg. Milos Kerkez. Alexis McAllister. Salah. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense.
Yeah, spotted what was happening there, didn't he?
Effective pressure. Dembele. Now with Pacho. Vitor Ferreira. Dembele on the ball. Danger building. Well read to ease the pressure. So a throw in for PSG. This could be useful. And well positioned to clear. Nersch. Fabian. Now with Mensch. Vitor Ferreira. Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up.
Yeah, they could get another here, you know.
Will it go in? Great challenge, but they still could score. Hakimi. Vitor Ferreira. And PSG couldn't hang on to it. Gravenberch. McAllister. Van Dijk with it. Alexis McAllister. The ball back with PSG now. Could be threatening. Unable to get himself back on side here.
He doesn't give him time to get back on side before playing the ball through.
Alexis McAllister. Van Dijk with it. McAllister. Virgil van Dijk. Gravenberch. And the pass deftly cut out. Real chance. Oh, big moment. What an opportunity that was to increase their advantage.
Well, you've got to at least test the goalkeeper from there. That's a real opportunity missed.
Gravenberch. On to Konate. Salah. Top-class defending. Mensch. Ball control is the key. Well, a really good run. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Fabian. And not cleared away properly. Well, showing good defensive judgment.
Well, what a great save that was to keep them in this. May just be the impetus they need, as they haven't been at their best today, really.
Well, not out of the woods just yet. This still could be dangerous. Lovely tempo here. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Nuno Mensch. Decides to shoot. And collected with considerable ease. Salah. Jeremy Frimpong. Van Dijk with it. Mo Salah. Virgil van Dijk. Now Mo Salah. Frimpong. Jeremy Frimpong. Now with McAllister. Ibrahima Konate. Now with Kerkez. Wirtz. On to McAllister. Gakpo. Maybe dangerous here. And he read it well defensively. They might see the wide route as a fruitful one, PSG. But nothing comes of it. Gakpo. Oh, that's splendid play. it happen for them. Chance here. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Konate. This is Salah. Frimpong. Wirtz. On to Konate. Salah. Mo Salah. Now with Gravenberg. Alexis McAllister. Ekitike. Regained possession. Fabian. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up.
Oh, they stopped that really well, didn't they? Really well organised off the ball there.
Virgil van Dijk. On to McAllister. Florian Wirtz. A very good tackle. Good looking move. Marquinhos. On to Vitinha. Neves. Hakimi. Possession, the most important thing. Intelligent ball. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Could pose a threat on the counter. Liverpool with acres of space out wide. Stopped a certain goal.
Yeah, that was so important, wasn't it?
Fabian. Here's Marquinhos. Nuno Mendes. Ferreira. Now with Neves. Oh, that's a clever ball. Not quite the accuracy he was looking for. That'll be a goal kick. Kerkez. Gakpo. Virgil van Dijk. Well, inching towards half-time. PSG hold the advantage. Interested to get your thoughts on their performance so far.
Yeah, they've dictated the play a lot in the first half. They've had some good possession and created some good openings, but the game's completely still in the balance. I'm looking forward to the second half.
Now what can they do from here? Now breaking at pace, potential danger. Can they turn it into something? Could be! And such an important piece of goalkeeping, doing everything in his power to keep his team alive.
Yeah, blistered in pace, they just flew forward, didn't they?
Dembele tasked with taking the corner. He got a good palm on it.
Well, they're on top here, creating chances too, and the crowd are certainly responding to the good play that they're seeing.
Real chance. Oh my goodness, you've really got to praise the defending. That was top-notch.
I'm still not sure how it didn't go in, Derek.
Virgil van Dijk. On to Konate. McAllister. Gravenberg. On to Neves. Ferreira. Moving it so confidently now. Oh, danger here. That's a good-looking pass. And look at this! Oh, fine stop. Fired over by Ousmane Dembele. Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. Ibrahima Konate. Virgil van Dijk. Now with Wirtz. Gravenberg. Milos Kerkez. McAllister. Kerkez. Effective challenge. Oh, moving it nicely. Is this the moment? Wasn't going to let that one get through. On a corner, perhaps an opportunity for Paris Saint-Germain to increase their lead. Played over. Well, the marking was tight. The header off target in the end. Now, what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Counter-attacking possibilities. Ryan Gravenberg.